G'day guys, Ralph Mayhew here, and today we're down at the Spit, which is at the end of South Point. You go past SeaWorld and come out to take some sunrise photography. So a little just tidbit for you, a bit of a pro tip here. Don't leave your gear just here, because for some stupid reason the floodgates decided to open when we were standing over there. Thankfully, I think our gear's good because we've got waterproof bags, and as you'll see from the time lapse, you'll be entertained that the phone is waterproof, so that's all good. I think we've narrowly escaped losing all our gear. But note to self, I've never ever seen it do this, but today, wonderful day, that's what's happened. Oh my gosh. Well, some mornings, folks, oh gosh, this torrent of water just crushed our stuff, dragged it out to sea. So I had my phone doing a time lapse on a tripod, which got smashed. It did get smashed. It got like taken out by water, and then my drone and my camera bag literally start floating out. Like, oh no. Anyway, lesson learned. Well, there's a few lessons. Don't put your gear in front of a stormwater drain. And if you're thinking I'm an idiot, but it's entertaining, there's more of this to come, because this is a regular occurrence. We're called the disaster photo crew because something always happens, and right now we're wondering, is that an omen? Have we brought it upon ourselves? Anyway, the phone's fine. I put the drone on it, but there was too much water in the lightning port for it to to come good. So it's just drying out, it's recovering. But the iPhone XS Max is water resistant for up to 2 meters for half an hour. So I wasn't stressed about the phone, but the tripod I've got to rinse off. And then the camera bags we had were all actually waterproof. So no, that's not right. They're not waterproof. They're water resistant. So no water got inside either bag. So the DJI bag that I had protecting my drone, no water got inside that, and the Low Pro Tactic 450 L2 off the top of my head was fine as well. So I've got to go home. I'm going to take everything out of the bag, rinse it off, let it dry in the sun, and we'll be ready for another day. make sure you leave your lens caps on at all times. When you have to clean all your gear, do it very carefully with a toothpick, tissue, fresh water that you keep changing, and I think all my gear is going to be fine. I think. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. One of the batteries had got a bit of green stuff on it by the time I got home, and my phone was not recognizing on the lightning port, but bit of rice, it'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. Whew, gosh. Some days you just wish it could be a bit easier. Let's just go take a photo of a nice sunrise and go home. But that wouldn't be much fun, would it? It's 12 hours later since the infamous adventure began, and I'm here to give you a damage report status update. Where to begin? The phone. Let's start with the phone. The phone appeared to be okay, but the audio, as you could tell just before, was just dreadful. I came home, I chucked it in some rice and left it there. Every time I plugged it in, there was liquid there. And then I started digging around. You probably shouldn't, right? But I started digging around with a toothpick, and I found all this lint from my pocket had got wet and was lodged in the lightning port. So when I cleared all that up, then the phone came good. And then it turns out the cable I use in the car to run CarPlay on didn't work. The cable was faulty. So all is well now, and the phone is good to go. In terms of my lenses and all my gear, it's all been completely cleaned up. It took about 2 hours to clean it all up, but it all looks good now. So everything came out. I checked everything just before, and everything is Mickey Mouse. So lenses are good. My shutter release is good. Everything is fine except for this. Ready? I lost the battery. So all my cards are good. My drone is good, because we know some of the issues I've had with the drone. But this battery is cooked. I don't know if you can see it still. This is the one I mentioned earlier that had some green stuff on it. It's gone. So battery is done. This, my camera bag, is the cleanest it has been since the day I bought it. It was covered in sand. As you could see from some of the images, it was dripping with water. All of this was just pretty familiar with the lick test now. It's a little bit salty still, but it is looking really, really clean. If you follow me just around here, good camera bag. And inside, should we look inside? I wasn't even planning to look inside, because you know how sandy it was to look at just before. I hope these pegs don't like snap off and whack me in the face. There you go. It's all clean, and it is dry. So all the sand that was in there is gone. Phew. And of course the camera body, it was on me when it happened, so my camera body wasn't in the bag, but it is fine too, as my vlogging gear is also fine, as you can tell, because I'm vlogging with you on this. Although the microphone attached to this, I don't know about you, but I was a little bit disappointed with the quality of audio, so we will have to do a video on that in due course to sort it all out. I hope you've enjoyed and benefited from my disaster and misery today. As I've thought back of recent videos, there's been a few disasters, so there's probably going to be more. I mean, let's face it. And I'm still going to put up the video I actually took of today that's actually about something productive in photography. But thanks for watching, appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe, that'd be epic. Give it a thumbs up if you had a bit of a chuckle through any of it, or if you did that face, because let's face it, we all did that face at some point in this video. Thanks, I'll see you in a sec in the next video.